Bitcoin SV is a low-position coin with the ticker BSV that generally has a very present worth of $30.96 and a market capitalization of $596,435,852 in an unpretentious manner. Digital currencies sort of have long passed the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. These days, it's a resource class that basically is considerably directed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, really in spite of mainstream thinking. Some essentially huge speculation banks even generally obtain Bitcoin SV and genuinely other digital currencies altogether to generally safeguard their resources under administration, against the dashing expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors, or so they generally thought. Presently, now is the ideal time to, in every practical sense, uncover our short, mid, and kind of long-haul expectation of the improvements on the BSV market that depend on the readings of our truly remarkable crypto unpredictability file that essentially assists us with measuring the market feeling and sort of expect where in which the market plans to go by and large. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV by and large is $30.96, while the coin as of now sort of ends up at 55th spot in the essentially generally positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The set in every practical sense, positioning generally is assessed based on the resource's truly present value that generally is duplicated by its truly current market capitalization, an equation that really is applied all through every single monetary market, or so they fundamentally thought. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients truly get the most significant information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios. It's likewise essential to consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, or so they really thought. On September 1st, the cost of Bitcoin SV truly was at $31.23 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 1.69% in a truly significant manner. 7 days prior, on August 26, BSV was esteemed at $30.07, and that intends that from that point forward, the cost for the most part has sort of varied by 0%, which generally shows that Bitcoin SV generally is a low-position coin with the ticker BSV that really has a genuinely present worth of $30.96. And a market capitalization of $596,435,852, which fundamentally is very critical. A month prior, on August 2nd, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $36.66. Thusly, the coin truly has made a 15.56% move to, in every practical sense, arrive at its really present standings. The examination of market capitalization really conveys extremely equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and customary business sectors. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology in a real sense is utilized to especially decide the general position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example. All things considered, as opposed to prevalent thinking, changes in market capitalization sort of certain or sort of negative for the most part are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both genuinely short and especially long-haul points of view, or so they by and large thought. This genuinely specific sort of measurement most certainly is additionally used to check the predominance of Bitcoin SV, according to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which really is genuinely critical. To, in every practical sense, decide the extremely current market capitalization of BSV. We sort of duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will be for the most part made sense of later by the current worth of the cryptographic money under survey. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV explicitly remains at $596,435,852, which shapes the reason for kind of present truly positioning but in large was referenced before in a sort of significant manner. Recently, on September 1st, BSV truly had a market capitalization of $601,613,295 incredibly. Keep going week. On August 26th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to for the most part was recorded at $579,253,889, which by and large is genuinely huge. A month prior, on August 2nd, the market worth of Bitcoin SV in a real sense was surveyed to basically be $706,352,925 in a fundamentally significant manner. Absolute inventory considers the quantity of coins that especially have previously been created by different means, for example through mining, which generally is very huge. These digital currencies can commonly be utilized either for truly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with caretakers in a by and large huge manner. This sort of measurement likewise considers the coins that, for the most part, have been gradually transitioned away from through the interaction called consuming, which sort of is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the for the most part complete stock of Bitcoin SV by and large is laid out at 19,266,077 BSV in a very significant manner. In conclusion, the flowing stockpile certainly is utilized to generally work out the market capitalization and, in every practical sense, evaluate the coins in every way that really matters, current remaining in the positions. It means the kind of generally speaking measure of BSV that generally is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that in every practical sense are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly most certainly put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown. It's by and large accepted that digital currencies that certainly have a flowing stockpile between 60 million and 150 million especially are the most appropriate for long-haul speculation, since they most certainly are generally especially liable to for the most part value and esteem over a lengthy time frame, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this crossroads, Bitcoin SV truly has a circling supply of 19,266,077 coins. Also, extremely high exchanging volume typically exhibits that the liquidity truly is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the genuinely broad premium in the cryptographic forms of money and guarantees commonly smooth execution of exchanges, or so they by and large thought. In any case, it should truly be by and large noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that essentially reasonable for making certainly long-haul cost expectations. However, it as a rule gives important understanding into the truly current market circumstance. In this manner sort of is pivotal for short and mid-term cost conjectures completed by our fundamentally restrictive calculation. A brilliant digital currency financial backer mustn't ignore this sort of metric while picking passage or leave point. The guideline here truly is to truly get into the activity when the volume basically begins to rise, when the cost basically is pushing out of the combination region, and explicitly forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after a significant meeting, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. It's even genuinely better assuming those cost moves by and large occur in the areas that basically agree with generally especially high volume, which especially are typically shown through tall bars on the relating marker that basically is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals, which is genuinely huge. Taking care of that, we should survey the exchanging volume recorded on the Bitcoin